Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Over here, if you please. "'Tis this way.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation."
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
What shall I do today?
This looks as good a place as any.
That's quite enough fun hunting for one day.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway? To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
I hear this child is for one such as me.
Let me get that.
What am I supposed to do?
Living God. But green, cool, I say.
This looks as good a place as any.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as dead.
This place is very true. Get your press on. There's much needs doing.
Lots to do.
Getting in anyone's way. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes.
The land is not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? most...
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. But I'm certain... Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality you know where to find. Peruse at your leisure.
Well then, I ought to be off. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. I only hope I've not forgotten anything. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive. How might I serve you, Arisen? I have nothing further to add. If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly.
This bone's ill.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective. I wonder how Master Sebastian and Miss Daphne fare of late. Shall we pay them a visit? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, sir. The young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught were to befall him, I shudder to think.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melve and search for him. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. The sun climbs high. How might I serve you, Arisen?
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Aught you need of me?
This ox is all I have.
What good will come of this?
This ox cart's bound for me. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. Time to be heading home.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Time to be heading home. Off we trot.
Still a while to go before my shift's over. Car doesn't fill up like it used to.
Lost track of
Lots
time.
to do.
This place is
Precious
too
little
comfortable.
time. My bed calls and I shan't resist. Now here's a welcome sight.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Surely I'm overdue.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our men.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must help me. I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must... Thank you. Never did I dream those plants were poisonous. My son, you have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make...
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
I've more than my fair share of troubles as 'tis. Tis quiet about. Can't work as late as I used to anymore. It's been a hard day. Another day. Time to be heading home. Well, should be mine.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that, if not tell. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
My sister's getting to be blunt as a hammer.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not...
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Mayhap it is time I laid down my tools.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Stop that! Come on!
Fine.
Keep waiting.
Out of the car.
Is that the best you can do?
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
You are.
No quarrel. Look at it. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike would have sent him gazing skyward.
Attack or end this foe. Well done. Let my battle heal your weapons with the fury of the elements.
just want to say I do. Yes, of course. I see it now.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly.
What's the hold the high ground when fighting on a hill?
That was close.
Unawares. I am shamed. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
It's this way. We've arrived.
Master Sebastian ought to be safe now, but shall we look in on him at the manor all the same? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Won't someone do aught about this?
We have arrived.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I cannot say whether our path was the right one, but there's no changing it now.
One path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, with this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be... I've nothing to share at present. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? Pray, have patience with me, master. With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon. Just... Good morrow to you, Arisen. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be...
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. If I learn anything of import, you will... "'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life. With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be... Is there aught this pawn might do for you?" "I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. How might I serve you, Arisen?"
Interested in my wares? Must be right at home. Must be. What am I supposed to do? Fancy look at my wares? Things like coin smells good if you want yourself to death. Need anything? Lot to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. Much obliged, sir. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Shall we see how Harv village fares of late, Master? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Come, I'll lead the way. Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
It has a resistance to ice.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. 'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. 'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
We have slime to contend with!
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I thank you. 'Tis a great kindness you've shown me.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing!
Let us see what you're made of, will they? Right where it is.
shame me. Over here, if you prepare to engage. This way, Master.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective. Let me know if you require a guide for that quest. I have useful knowledge to impart from my travels beyond the rift.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
One cannot be too careful. We're right where I need them. Don't sit up.
A wise strategy.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrons go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. That's twice now you've aided us. We've a long road ahead, but fear not. Harv village shall be bustling again ere long. I do hope you'll stop by if ever you're passing through.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Where ought we to go now? I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. I hope you slept well, Master.
Fancy a look at my wares?
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Melv. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can. Slowly but surely, people are returning to this village. I only hope I can be of some aid to them. My name shan't be cleared till the dragon is found. I intend to stay in this village and investigate the dragon's whereabouts.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're... Here to buy. Hope to see you again. I have nothing further to add. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Let me get that.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Indeed, you are correct. One redstone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Humility's here. My legs are bare numb from walking about town.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. There's no telling what will happen if I can get in.
Uncertainty plagues the world and my heart both.
This is a bit much for me.
Fancy a look at my wares?
moment of victory is at hand. Let us mimic this.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Interested in my way? Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. I'll be your teeth, should your party lack the bite. Such as the warriors lot.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered.
The sun climbs high. A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? Where ought we to go now?
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price... Just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate the business. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
We meet again, Arisen.
I fear your party will be diminished for my absence. Should you require a strong sword arm, I'll gladly heed your call.
I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Good morrow to you, Arisen.
Interested in my wares?
I've nothing to share at present. Where ought we to go now?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. Where ought we to go now?
At once, Master.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. Here's one of those items.
As a matter of fact, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same.
We've got problems! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the element. The Arisen has been put to sleep. I will protect you. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
Right you are.
Most impressive, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle is imminent.
Result to be proud of.
Just recall, I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
This one's dangerous. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Master, you have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Oh, well spotted. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. shan't let them harm you.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
True enough.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Choppers, Master! It has a resistance to ice.
Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
On my way. Resist if you can.
It is vital you remain level-headed.
You must wait.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I quite agree.
is done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task you master set for me.
I concur.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Right you are. At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right you are. I cannot fall to down.
Try for the same result with our next attack.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Got any interesting tidings to share? I've a request to make if you'd hear. It. That's kind of you. I hope you know how much you mean.
I can proceed no further.
Let me get that.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
We have found the material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. Battles atop bridges are best avoided.
At least this bridge seems a sturdy one.
By your leave.
Well done, Master. There's no spice as savory as eating outdoors.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles.
By your leave, Arisen.
I'll carefully conserve my strength, and endeavor. 'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life.
If I learn anything of import, you will be...
It is really coming down. I'll serve with the redoubled vigor this day. How might I serve you,
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
quickly now! Our master beckons!
I am well aware of the particulars.
That's kind of you. Here you are. I wanted to show my appreciation.